We are excited to tell you that we will be using the new Google Site platform for virtual sessions of Metro Tech Camp 2017. When you receive an email from Kirby Engen regarding your virtual session that you are instructing, simply click the link to the site within the email. I'd like to go over some of the enhancements in the new Google Sites for the sessions. The name of the virtual session will be in the top left corner, and the navigation will now go across the top. The same pages are being used that we have in the past, except we have renamed Synthesize to Share. On the main page, or the welcome page, there's also a paragraph that gives the user some information about virtual sessions and that they should go through all of the tabs at the top of the page. Here is where you will insert your specific information on the page. About the author, simply insert your information, pictures, and other items on the page. Learn, insert your links to articles or videos in the appropriate sections. Additional resources, make sure that you provide some additional resources and replace the insert additional resources text. Share has the biggest improvements for this year. When you go to share, the heading is now Share Your Learning. We will be using the new Google Form platform, and we do not need to have a sheet of responses below that in the past has required the user to refresh the page to view their submission. Now we can have a simple direction, complete the form below and submit when done, and we have an option here to view all responses. So anyone can come into this virtual session and view responses to see the information and get access to the assessment descriptions and submissions by the participants. When I close that tab and return, you as the instructor will be able to modify this form however you would like for fields and questions that you'd like to ask. So I'll go ahead and submit one for John Doe. Assessment title and a description. Now you could have fields for links to projects or however you'd like to gather your assessment information. The user submits and they have the option to see previous responses, which is the same thing as clicking View All Responses up here. Or they could submit another response. Maybe they made a mistake on that one, or they just want to have another and enter another assessment. And then the Reflect page, you do not need to do anything with this page, as it just gives them the instruction that they have to go do a reflection in mymetrotechcamp.com. So I'd like to go over just a few brief things on how to edit this site if you've never used the new Google site, and some of the things that we'd like you to not modify or change. So when you're on the site, you can click the pencil in the bottom right corner to begin editing. You will notice that the only thing you will not be able to do is publish. So you can do your editing and you can click the preview button to see the edits, but when you're done with creating the initial portion of the virtual session, please email Kirby Engen. He will then look it over and it'll be published, and then from that point on you as the instructor can make updates whenever you want and click publish and make things active when you want to. Please do not change the banner size or image or the name of the session or any of the page names or add or delete any pages. The information that you should be modifying should be within the caret brackets. So on this page it would be the session summary information in this area, and this area, and this area. You can select many different types of items to insert on your page from the right-hand side. You can also hyperlink any of the text that you'd like to different resources. When you go to the Share page, you can actually edit your form right from this page. Click on the form and click the pop-out button in the top left corner, open in a new tab. This will put you right into your form for editing. And again, you can take the tour if you've never used the new Google Form platform. So from within this area now, you can modify the fields as needed for your virtual session. If you need to add another one for a link to a project as an example, that could be a short answer, and if you'd like to require that, and then move it down into the form body, into the spot that you'd like. And as soon as you do that, you'll see up here that all changes saved, so you're set to go. Please do not change the color theme or any other settings of the form. When you close that tab and refresh your page, your form will now include the new question. And if necessary, you can pull the bottom of the form down so that everything is visible on the page. When you would like to see what your site looks like, click the preview button at the top of the page. The preview button will allow you to preview what this looks like on a full-size computer, a tablet, or a phone. So on a tablet it would look like this, and on a smartphone it would look like this. So that's what's really nice about the new Google Site platform, is everything is responsive and conforms to the size of the screen automatically, with drop-down menus and content falling into place. You can close the preview button with the exit button, and you're back to the editing mode. When you are done entering all of the content into your virtual session and all of the areas that have inserts between carets replaced, please notify Kirby Ingen.